Work orders turn the plan into tasks your team and the agents can execute. Each work order is a single scoped task. In this video, I'll break down what's in one, generate a set from the blueprints, and show you what it looks like to pull those work orders from your coding agent via MCP. Here's a work order. It looks like a ticket with a status, an assignee, and a phase. But there's more underneath: an implementation plan, the acceptance criteria, and what's explicitly out of scope for that task. The most useful part is the link back to its blueprint and the requirement, so whoever picks it up can see why the work exists and the agent has the full context. The work orders agent watches the blueprints. When there's new content, it offers to extract work orders, and it knows what's changed since the last time. For this example, I've already created all the blueprints, but no work orders, so we're going to create these work orders retrospectively for our existing project. Now a developer can connect their coding agent over MCP, the protocol that lets the IDE talk to Software Factory. There's a one-click install for Cursor and instructions for whatever coding agent you want to use. In Cursor, I'll ask the agent to pull my work orders. It can pull all the work orders and the details associated with them, including its linked requirement and blueprint, and comes back with an implementation plan. If I give it the go-ahead, it'll go ahead and execute these work orders, but because I'm bringing in an existing project, this work's already done. And that's work orders. Your plan is now a backlog your team and their coding agents can pick up and run. If you've got questions, the docs are at 8090.ai/docs, and you can reach us on Discord or at factory-support@8090.ai. Thanks for watching.